Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to check. It's between 250 and 300 in that area, the most popular tabletop game project right now. That is GooseCon 2022. And yes, they do go into the 300s. I just lost track. But this is a upcoming tabletop gaming convention. Their main image caught my eye, and I thought I would just feature it on Friday. Let's see if we can check out this Kickstarter, see why it's not tickling people's fancy. So I'm looking at the main image, and I see a bunch of logos around the outside, and I don't actually know any of those logos, which tells me those are probably podcasts or YouTube channels or something like that, which is totally fine. But maybe make those bigger, or tell me some of the stuff that's going to be there. Are there going to be conventions? Are there going to be giveaways? Are you booking this more like a vacation? Is this a hotel convention? There's so much more information that you could... Okay, so here we go. At the Duke Convention Center in Cincinnati. So it's not going to be a hotel convention. Okay. I just... What can I do here? Is there going to be LARPing? I just wish there was a little bit more information conveyed there. And then, oh, no video. No video. That's immediate no bueno. What I mean by that is if you go look at the averages, if you don't have a video, your chances of succeeding on Kickstarter drop exponentially. This is such a prime opportunity to say, hey, come on down to GooseCon. It's happening at the Duke Convention Center in Ohio, Cincinnati, but it's worth the drive. It's October 7th through the 19th, or the 9th. We've got tournaments planned. We've got LARPing planned. We're going to have all these different podcasts doing different things with live play events or whatever, all the exciting stuff compressed into a video. I mean, come on. You got to have a video. First graded 12 bucks. We are a tabletop podcast network that has a single goal to bring majestic voices into your ears. Make sure to check out all the shows in the network. We've got the right match for you. So essentially, it's a podcast network that's trying to do a convention and hoping that the popularity of the podcast will bring people to this Kickstarter page. But it does not look like that is what's happening right here, which is why you need the fallback plan of like telling me more than just gray and black. I just need to know more information. Like, Tabletop Gaming Convention, October 7th. Like, this is great stuff, but it could have been mentioned right here. You know, what are some of the things that we're going to be doing? Because hopefully you're going to fill me in right now. So, immediately after the video, there's no video. Can you do it? I don't feel comfortable. Do I want it? Nah, I don't know. It's a convention. Maybe. How much is it? No clue. All right. It's a 3-day-long tabletop gaming convention held at this thing in the place. We know this. We already knew this. Be hosted by you. I knew this. GooseCon will not only be a place to play tabletop games with your friends, but there will also be live podcast recording, panels, a vendor alley, and much more. We're expected to have near 100% of our cast members across all of our shows, so if you ever want to meet any of us, this is the event for you. That's really cool. That's really neat. Maybe mention who some of these vendors are. Who's your biggest vendor? Maybe they could be spotlighted. You know, why am I coming? Aside from, unless I'm a diehard fan of the podcast right now. All badge holders are able to check out any of our game library games free of charge with ID. So this is what we're talking about. How big is this games library? That's the kind of thing. Free game library. Now, obviously, free in air quotes because you have to buy a ticket to the convention, but it's a free. That is a service that you're offering me, and it makes me much more likely to say, ooh, you know what? I kind of want to go away for the weekend. You know, I live a couple hours away. Maybe I can talk to some of my friends, get into something. Like, that's the kind of thing that I need to see on the marquee. I'm new. Well, welcome aboard, Michael. If you want to make sure we have a specific game, feel free to increase your pledge by the cost of the game to donate it to our library. Or feel free to bring it on your own. Maybe it's just me. That hits me a little, cringe. A little cringe. Duke Energy Convention Center. Thank you for checking out our Kickstarter. We hope that's okay. That's it. That's the stuff. Boom. We're out. Gone. That's all I need to know. This is what it looks like. There's a picture of it. See? That's the thing. That's where we're going to have it. It's the place. It looks awesome. Thanks for checking out our Kickstarter. We hope to see you in October. So, get a shirt. Cool. What's the price? I don't know. I don't know the price of anything. Yes, I know it's over here, but it should be everywhere. What have you supported? Does it show me what you've supported? I'm very curious. Okay. Yeah. They back stuff. Back in RPG stuff. Cool. Risks and challenges. If we can raise the necessary money here, then you know this event is happening. The only reasons to do okay. If we don't fund, then we'll try again in 2023. Awesome. And I think you should start over on this one. Honestly, I don't think you should give up on it because you got a chunk of it. So yeah, I need more information here. Holy guacamole, that's a terrible Kickstarter page information wise. There's so little information there. Do I want it? I don't know. You didn't really convince me. Can you do it? I don't know. You didn't really convince me. How much is it? I don't know. You didn't really tell me. Granted, I haven't gone over here, so let's go over here. So immediately, the three big questions that you have to answer in every Kickstarter backer, you just kind of didn't very well. $1. We'll just want to support it. 6 people. You can donate any amount of $1 or more at this level. This is your way of being amazing and giving us a helping hand. Your reward is the feeling of satisfaction you get from knowing that you've helped our campaign succeed. So this is someone, potentially, if you wow them into thinking, maybe, I don't know. What else? It's a $1 pledge level. Single day badge, $20. Nobody wants that. This badge gives you access to GooseCon as to offer. Okay. Table sponsor. This is a donation only level. You're not asking for, nor will you receive any of the other listed rewards under or stretch goals. This level does not include any badges. We will have around 50 tables dedicated to gaming. This is so this is the kind of thing that needs to be in here. This is the kind of thing. Sponsor a table. That's a great idea. That's an easy idea right there. In theory, 50 people, $25 a pop. That's $1,250. Like, that's great money. Why not mention this somewhere in this story where you could tell me about your things? So, GM badge. At this level, you're purchasing a regular 3-day convention badge, but at a reduced rate in exchange for agreeing to run 2 events at GooseCon. So, essentially, you're being a volunteer. These things can do the stuff. 0 people want to do that. Okay. Standard weekend badge, $40. Access to register for games and panels for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This includes free game library, right? $5 off a standard weekend badge. Wait, what does this mean? Oh, it's normally $45. Weekly updates from within, your name printed on the program. So this is it. This is the pledge level, I'm assuming, right here. That should be the one that you're juicing people's whistle with. That's not an expression. $40. All the games you can play out of our big game library of X number of games. And I'm sure if you pooled together people's games, you could probably get yourself an impressive sounding number. So not mentioning those things, like, I don't feel like you're drawing in new people, and the fact that 0 people are here, like, that's got to be just a gut punch right there. More people are interested in backing your tables and sponsoring at your event than actually going to the event, which is, that sucks. But when you advertise it the way you did, I mean, I see why. Demo table with 1 badge. This pledge level is for game designers looking to show off their newest designs yeah, I can't imagine this one's a pretty popular level. No. You know what else you could do? You could get rid of this pledge level since no one's taken it, and you could say, we have a prototype alley. And bada boom, now you've got a $40 price point, you have a prototype alley, so playtesters are now going to say, oh, $40, and I can actually playtest games, because that's one of the hardest things to do. Let me tell you, people hate doing it, especially blind playtesting. You could offer that service. Instead, you have this pledge level where no one's taking it. And I don't think anybody is going to take it. It's not a very appealing package there. Vendors, and if you had a bigger convention, yes. If this was already funded 10 times over, yeah, that's a much more appealing thing. But at the beginning, like, I would honestly I would pivot there. Vendor space. This pledge is for vendors who want to sell things. That's 1 person who wants to sell things. The VIP badge. Okay, so this is probably going to be the most popular. Never mind, it's 1. Join a game GM by one of our Majestic Goose cast members. So this is if you want to play with your favorite person. Okay, event sponsorship. You can sponsor the convention for any amount of $100 or more. These are good pledge levels. I don't think these are necessarily bad pledge levels, unless nobody wants them. What's up, Huckleberry? Event sponsorship with 2 badges. You can sponsor the convention for any amount of $150 or more. This is a donation only level. You're not asking for, nor will you receive any of the... Okay, that's really weird. At this level, you'll be given 2 tabletop topper spots. So this is kind of like sponsoring stuff. So the majority of the money here is just people like, yeah, I'd like to sponsor this idea. Yeah, because let's be honest, that's 150 right there. That's no one actually coming to your thing. That's 100. That's 250 people not coming to your event. There's 100 person. So you actually have, it looks like more money for people who just want to sponsor the event than actually go to the event, which tells me you're not selling the event very well in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, there you go. It's a pretty cut and dry one here. FAQ, because you have something here that is something I inherently want. It is a convention that was in driving distance to me. It's reasonably priced at only $40 for the weekend. But you gotta give me some things here. Where am I gonna stay at hotels? Why don't you show me some hotels? Why don't you have links to the nearby places or the Airbnb or some little things like that? Right now, it doesn't feel like you're acquiescing to customers very well. spotlight some of the things that you have going on. Yeah, great. You got a bunch of podcasts. Whoop-de-freaking-do. That's awesome. That's the whole reason we're here. But free game library with Convention Pass. Prototyping area. Tournaments, conventions, get me some excitement. You know what I would be down for, BowersCon, where we get to play games all day with Force, maybe beat a record for Werewolf. I seriously have considered having a game convention one day. I don't want to put the cart too far in front of the horse, but maybe in the next few years there is going to be. I just need a sponsor. I need someone else who would co-sponsor it with me. But I have thought, this is totally wild out there, I have thought about doing a convention that was also a marijuana/board game convention. I think there is a huge market there, and I know a lot of people say, oh, it sounds terrible. Well, obviously, those people aren't going to come. But I think there is a huge portion of people that say, holy freaking crap, that sounds amazing. And that sounds like a worldwide kind of thing, because I go to Denver every single year. I'm a season ticket holder for the Denver Broncos. At this point, we sell most of the tickets, and I go with my family one time a year. But marijuana tourism is a huge, viable industry. And if Bowers Game Corner is ever going to happen, the convention. Anywho, back to don't get my brain percolating. All right, so FAQ updates. Incredible start. We're well on our way to getting this convention running. Thank you. We want to drop in. So we don't have much excitement or engagement, but that's because most of the people here are just like trying to sponsor stuff. Are these dates set in stone? There's another tabletop game convention in Cincinnati on the same day. Oh, no! Ow! That hurts. It's called Sin City Con. I would love to attend GooseCon, but I'm already committed to CCC. Either way, I love supporting local table. That is, ow. Oh my gosh. In which state? It would have to be in California or Colorado or Washington or, I don't know, maybe Michigan. I'd have to look into the laws of that. We were actually in talks with our venue to possibly see about a date change at this time, and that's good. And I think this could definitely succeed with a relaunch. Chances are the people who are just here to give you money to, sponsor tables or whatnot are not going to care that the date has changed. I think you just need to market it really a little bit better and not just assume that there's going to be footsteps from all the different podcasts are going to make this happen. Because that clearly didn't happen. But then again, I shouldn't say that because this also is super underwhelming. So in the end, final grade on this one, it's, do I want it? I really should. It's a reasonably priced board game convention within driving distance of me that I would love to spend time with my friends with. Like invite Lucy and Adam and Alan and get everybody up here and be playing all weekend. And that'd be fun. And then I love hotel conventions, but the fact this isn't a hotel convention means we also could go out and we can enjoy our evenings and stuff like that. So I love this idea. I love conventions. That's why I covered this, to be quite honest with you, despite the fact it's ranked like 250 in popularity, because I love seeing board game conventions succeed. But I'm still not impressed. Like, nothing here, like, really wowed me. So, in the end, I think this one is I don't want to say F, but I want to say, is there anything here that I like, aside from just the date and the location? Yeah, I think this is a D minus. Like, I think, because it's got a good price. Like, this price is not the issue here. $40 for the weekend, that's a great price for a convention. But I need to know the hours. What are the hours of this convention? What are the nearby hotels of this convention? There's so much information that you did not put in here. You got bread, and you got some dang good bread, but I need the meats. So in the end, GooseCon. Not to mention, just the fact that you scheduled the convention there and you didn't check beforehand to see if there was other conventions, or maybe they popped in after you, but that's either really bad luck or really bad planning, one of the two. But let me know in the comments below, what's your final grade for GooseCon, and also, what are your thoughts on a marijuana tabletop convention? Oh my gosh, I don't roleplay, but that would be fun to watch. I want to see some, okay, never mind. So always, thanks for your time, YouTube.